What's up, guys? This is Jeff with WinBigPicks, and today I'll be breaking down my top 4 NBA picks for Wednesday, November 26th. Before we get started, though, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. You don't want to miss out on all the winning plays we're dropping here every single day. Recapping yesterday, though, so far we're 2-1 on the picks from the video. It's that Lakers Clippers game still going on at the time of this recording. Just have that John Collins pick left in that one. But the two guys that did hit for us, Austin Dendy, more than 95.5 rush yards. He finished with 115. This is pretty much sweat free. They just ran all over that awful UMass defense. His line did move up to like 106 just before game time, but even if you took him there, he'd hit for you as well. We got some great value on that one by taking it earlier on, though. And then the other guy that hit for us, Jalen Johnson, less than 42.5 PRA. This was actually his points and his PRA were actually a pretty popular play. I was seeing on the other apps, but they were popular to go over. We took him under, and good thing we did because he only finished with 21 total. The Hawks just getting blown out by the Wizards in this one. I thought it would be a blowout. I thought it would be in the other direction, though. But yeah, Hawks were down by 30 in the first quarter. Jalen, he was pretty much ineffective with shooting the ball. He had 3 points in the first half and didn't get much better in the second half. So crushed that one there. And then the guy that missed for us, Tyrese Maxey, more than 30.5 points. There was a blowout in this one as well, but we were on the wrong side of it. The Magic, they were up by 40 early in the third quarter, and there's pretty much no coming back from that. Maxey, he did finish with 20, so if it was closer, he definitely had a shot to hit that 30.5. But yeah, no dice on that one. Now, while we still wait for that John Collins pick to play out, we also did go 3-1 so far on our NBA VIP picks. Two that hit for us right here. I threw this one out for free on the Discord. If you tailed it there, you hit as well. We took Jalen Suggs over his assist and rebounds. He hit that in the first half. Hit that before he got ejected, too. And then Rui Hachimura, he hit this one over about 18 seconds into the first quarter to cash for us there. That was an interesting one, too, because this was at 3.5 pretty much everywhere else. And if it was at 2.5 elsewhere, it was pretty heavily juiced, but we're getting close to regular odds on Chalkboard. That's why it's important to be on all the apps when you're line shopping around to find the best value. Now, before we get to today, and speaking of Chalkboard, if you're not on there yet, sign up with the link below. Use the code WINBIGPICKS. They'll give you a free pick, and they'll give you a 100% deposit match up to $100 on your first deposit. Chalkboard, they're giving out daily boosts, and they're one of only 2 DFS apps that let you cash out mid-game. So, say you got like a 6-man slip going and the first 5 guys hit. Well, you don't got to sweat that last guy if you don't want to. You can cash out right then and there and take the winnings. So check it out with the link below. And if you want even more value, like those VIP picks that I mentioned, we'll give you a free month of those. Just send your first screenshot, or that screenshot you make of your first deposit on Chalkboard over the email address on the screen here. Free month of VIP picks. The link to the winnable down below as well if it would load here. And yes, as you can see, all our plans available there, but free month, $99.99 value. If you can't get that because you're already on Chalkboard, you're already on one of the other apps I'll mention later on, we'll give you 75% off a week, knocking that weekly price down to just about $10. Just use the code THANKYOU to get that. And then we still get the NFL and college season pass going on. Every pick from tomorrow night right through Super Bowl 60. Texted right to your phone. That one's marked down through the end of the year at a discount there. And then we get the NBA season pass recently We hit 90 videos posted on here on YouTube. We started about 90 days ago. That's why in honor of that, we're going to give you 90% off the NBA season pass, knocking this price down to about $40. That's for every pick through the NBA finals. That is less than 20 cents a day if you want to hop on that. An insane amount of value. NBA is where we won most of our money last year, and that's continued so far this season. When you click on NBA season pass, just enter the code 90 at checkout. That's just the number, it's not the word, just the number 90. Enter the code in there, you get 90% off, $399.99, knocking that price down to about $40. Only available to the first 10 people that sign up, so up on that while you can. We're only running that through Thursday night, so check it out while you still can. Now on to the picks. First up, we're taking the big cat, Karl Anthony Towns, taking him for more than 24.5 points. Now you look at this and you're like, hey, what's going on here? He's only hit this 5 times the year. That is true, but the matchup in this one, too good to ignore. The matchup, similar players, their matchup against them, the way they performed, that's also too good to ignore too. 10 of the last 15 centers have crushed their line against Charlotte. You could see the scoring zones there as well from his top 2 scoring zones. Charlotte's defense just awful. So 24.5 points. I think he's going to get it done here. The spread on this one, 6.5. So it should be close. Shouldn't be a blowout, or if there is, we hope it's him causing the blowout for the Knicks. The line, the total on this one's high as well, 238.5. And the offense for the Knicks, it's pretty much Brunson and Towns. OG Anunoby out as well. He's been out the last 4 games here, as you can see. Cat's average points have gone up about 3 points in those 4 games. Obviously I had that phenomenal effort just 1 game ago versus the Nets, but I think he's going to bring that over here into this game as well with such a soft matchup. Looking at that defensive rating, 24th in the league. You want to filter it down here, the bottom third. He's hit this in the last 3 games against teams that suck that bad on defense. Another play you could do, because it's the other centers have killed this as well, is his 3-pointers. This is at plus money everywhere. And even better, 6 of the last 7 similar players by Props Madness have hit their 3-point line. 8 of 13 overall. And 3-pointers a bit volatile. He has only hit this on the year 5 times as well. But for the matchup and for it being plus money, if you wanted to take that one as well, make a bit more, you could do that too. But we're going to go for more than 24.5. If it does move, it may move to 25.5. It depends on what the public sees. If the public sees, the awful matchup and the other centers killing it against them, it'll probably move up. If they look at just his overall performance in the air, where he hasn't hit this line, it may move down. So definitely, take it now, but, monitor it closer to the game time. If you can get it later on for 23.5, take it there too. But for now, yeah, taking him 24.5 points. Next up, taking Scotty Barnes, taking him for more than 7.5 rebounds. And this one, I think, is just a bit too low for what Scotty can do here, especially up against the Pacers. They are just absolutely awful at giving up rebounds, 27th in the league. Now, Scotty overall only over this in half the games, but that game against the Pacers back on the 15th, he got 11 versus them. This game as well, all the games played tonight, NBA Cup games, so if it's not a blowout, the starters should see, a few more minutes, because that point differential is the tiebreaker in those NBA Cup games. But the last 2 games they played on the 7th and 31st, you can see he got 10 there as well. You want to filter this shit down to opponents' rebounds allowed. Just looking at the bottom third of the league when he faces them, over this in 7 out of 11. The other thing to note as well, no RJ Barrett. He's out with an injury. There's only been that one game without him, but it was the last game versus Cleveland there. He got 11 in that one as well. Now, his other popular play that's been a few times here is the rebounds and assists. If you wanted to run with that, he's over this when you filter down the rebounds allowed. He's over this in 8 out of 11 with that, including against the Pacers too, where he crushed that as well. But we're just gonna go with the rebounds on this one. Rebounds and assists, though, also a viable play if you wanted to take that as well. Just looking at the filters here, the stats on that. The Pacers are better against assists than rebounds. Looking at his assist zone as well as his first assist zone, they're bad against it. Second assist zone, they're good against it. Similar players too. Less than half have hit their assist total on it. He has, but again, tougher matchup for the assists. So while you could do rebounds and assists, we're just gonna go just the rebounds at 7.5. And just pausing real quick here to tell you guys about some more free stuff over on the Betr app. If you want to sign up with our link below and the code WINBIGPICKS, they'll give you a free $10 just to sign up. Then they'll give you a 50% deposit match up to $200 on your first deposit. And as if that wasn't enough, tonight. What time is it now? Yes, it is later tonight. They're going to give you the Steph Curry free pick. He only needs 1 point or assist to hit that one. Should not be a problem for him there. The other news on Betr came out a few weeks back. The payout changes. 3 picks, now 6x. 6 picks, now 35x. That's up with the top apps in the industry. Their promo credits pay out the same as cash. And then their little mystery multiplier they got going on. We can take a 2-pick lineup, spin the wheel, win up to 1,000x. And if you don't win 1,000x, the lowest you can get is 3x, same as a regular 2-pick lineup. So no downside on that one. If you want to go the other direction, get crazy with it, do a 7-pick, 8-pick lineup, win up to 10,000x. Just use some of those higher alternate lines to do that. To get all that, link below, code WINBIGPICKS. And then, if you like team picks, there's only one app for you, especially if you're stuck in a DFS-only state. It's Parlay. Over there, if you, again, want to use the link below and the code WINBIGPICKS, they'll give you a 100% deposit match up to $250 on your first deposit. That's the highest deposit match you're going to get on any app. Team picks, things like spreads, money lines, team totals, all that's available over there. Other apps, they're trying to step into the team pick game, but they don't have it going on as well as Parlay has it going on. Just the sheer number of picks they have available just trounces any other app, any other DFS app that's trying to get in on it. So check it out with our link below. And the same thing applies if you want a free month of VIP. Send a screenshot your first deposit you make on Parlay or on Betr over the email address down below. Now, back to the picks. And next up, we're taking Jaren Jackson Jr. And we're taking him for less than 21.5 points. Now, he's only gone over this once all year, and that's part of the reason we're taking him. But the other reason too, without Ja Morant, even still, he's under this in every single game. And then also on top of that, Zach Edey might be out, looking at games. Even without Zach Edey, he's not hitting this line. The reason it's probably at this level is, that the history from last year, I guess, where he did go over all 3 games. But, he played them this year too in that first game. Only got 18 there. That was with Ja Morant in the game too. He ended up fouling out in that game. That's been an issue with him last year and this year too, as he does have a tendency to foul out, get into foul trouble. Looking at his minutes overall in the year, plays about 29 games without Ja. It's about the same, 29.3. So not much different there. The usage, it does go up about 2 percentage points, so not too much bigger. So I mean, really, just the fact that New Orleans, yeah, they're on defense, they're not the best, but even look at his scoring matchup. Against his top scoring zone, in the non-restricted area of the paint there. They're eighth best in the league at defending that. Other players, just from the few that they got here, 1 out of 2 have hit it, 2 out of 3. There's play type analysis. They're kind of mid against his top 2 play types there. They only suck against transition. But, again, for the entire year, he is not scoring. He's getting, with 29 minutes a game, he's not getting there. So this is one of those where you might think he would, with the injuries to the other guys and the New Orleans defensive rating there being as bad as it is, you'd think he might be able to get it, but this whole year he has shown he just can't get there. So look at his closing line. He's only gone over 4 times all year. So until he could prove it consistently, I'm gonna keep taking him for under his points. And if this does move down, it may move down to 20.5. You could still take him at 20.5. If it gets to 19.5, don't take it there. We kind of lose our edge there. You see on DraftKings, it's at 22.5. So definitely, if you're on there, take that as soon as you can. And then if it does go up on the other apps too, take it at 22.5. But 21.5 definitely should be fine. So grab it now while you can. Jaren Jackson Jr. less than 21.5 points. And then last up, taken also for less than 21.5, but this is his PRA, taking Reed Sheppard under that. Now, he has only hit this 5 times on the year. The big thing with this game, though, and the last game, no Kevin Durant in this. So he did start last game. He ended up playing, 27 minutes in that one. Now he averages 24 on the year, so only a few minutes more. They did end up, it was closer than that 22 points would, says they won by 22. It was closer than that for most of the game. So it wasn't a total blowout. But I think this is just a bit too high, especially for the matchup here. His scoring matchup in particular. Going up against his dominant scoring zone there. So you filter out the worst teams in the league. He's only gone over 3 out of 8. If you want to adjust his minutes as well, up to where he's probably going to see at least 25. Only gone over this half the time. If you want to filter it down by defensive rating with Golden State, still pretty tough, taking out the top half of the league there. Again, same thing. Only twice has he gone over. His usage as well, it didn't, that game, his usage was at 18.2%, pretty much in line with what he's been doing when he does get 25 minutes. So there really isn't that, but there's not been that much more potential to score. That and, he scores half his points from 3. Golden State, 6th best in the league at defending the 3. So his rebounds and assists too. Lines at 6.5. It's only gone over that once when he plays more than 25 minutes. So while it is a bit, D-rank first position, they are in the bottom third of the league against that. It doesn't matter who he's gone up against. Still has not gone over that. So I think with that scoring matchup being as tough as it is, the 21.5, I think it's going to be too high for him in this one. So Reed Sheppard, less than 21.5 PRA. We are on it. And just showing you guys a bet I've already locked in over on Underdog, taking Cat more than the points, Scotty Barnes more than rebounds, and Triple J there for less than 21.5 points. Trying to 6.3x our money. If you're not over on Underdog yet, you want to sign up over there, use the code CRAPSY151, get a sign-up bonus when you do. And then speaking of bonuses, even better than a bonus, it's actual money. Over on the Pickett app, they're gonna pay you $3. They're gonna give it to you right to your Venmo or PayPal. There's a chance that $3 could be 100. All you gotta do is download Pickett with the link below. Use the code WINBIGPICKS, and then just sync up any sportsbook or DFS app right to Pickett. And they're gonna pay you to do it. It's free to download. It's free to make an account with them, and they're gonna give you money. Nothing to lose on that one. Pickett. It's great to track your picks so that you know that you're headed in the right direction. You want to see what we've done over there? Look us up at Carpsy151. It's all right here. We're up about 330 units over the past year or so. It does not matter what sport it is. We are in the green on that one. In the meantime, though, if you want more insights and analysis, you can find me over on Discord. The link to it is down below. I'm with the guys at Doghouse Picks. They've been crushing it so far this year. And check out what they're doing as well as what I'm adding. As I told you earlier, I give out free VIP picks there regularly. So check it out. I also give up any, if there's injuries to the picks in the videos, I give updates to those over there as well. So check out the Discord. The link is down below. That is going to do it for us today, though. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Helps the channel grow, helps us get us out there to more people. I'll be throwing out some VIP picks in a little bit. Then tomorrow it's Thanksgiving. We got 3 NFL games. Plenty of picks to go through in that one. For now, though, let's green out for tonight, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Later.